Live from the MVG Production Studios on YouTube, this is Jeopardy. Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A lieutenant in the Army National Guard from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Cedric Weatherspoon Jr. A casino finance associate from Minneapolis, Minnesota, equals Peach. And our returning champion, a college student from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Scott Michels, whose one-day cash winnings total $10,000. And now, here's your host of Jeopardy, Brandon Scruggs. Hey, y'all. Good to see you again. Welcome to another episode of Jeopardy here, the game where funny answers can get you paid just as well as the right ones. Scott, on our last episode, became our inaugural champion, and he's got a tough challenge laid out for him today here, taking on Peach and Cedric. So I wish you all best of luck. Let's go to work in the Jeopardy round. One daily double on the board as we look at these subjects. In which month? Election terms. Sheer will. Deal with some pop songs of 2015. X's and O's. Note the quotations. And finally, we'll deal with some 5-letter words. No, this is not lingo, but similar to it, I guess. Scott, you're our returning champion. You can get us started.
Pop songs of 2015 for 600.
Time for a quick game of Pick the Right Jonas Brother. He had a solo hit with Levels. Peach.
Who is Avicii?
Wrong. Scott or Cedric? Scott.
Who is Nick Jonas?
Yeah, Nick Jonas was the one.
Avicii ain't even Jonas.
Jesus.
Pop songs for 8.
Zero was a big hit for this singer, but domestic violence issues resulted in denial of his visa for a trip to Australia. Scott.
Kanye West, because 0 describes his singing.
Again, half credit for that, but that is not the right answer. Anyone else?
I think I know.
You were close. It's not Kanye West. It was actually Chris Brown. Chris Brown is what we're looking for.
Oh yeah, Chris Brown.
Domestic
The other-
violence, yeah.
The other. He is friends with Chris. He is friends with Kanye West. So
Yeah, okay. All right, Scott, go again.
Pop songs, 1,000, please.
See You Again stayed on the list again and again for this rapper and Charlie Puth. Peach.
Who is Wiz Khalifa?
That's good for 1,000.
Yay. Pop songs for 4.
Watch out, Radioactive Man. This band sang, She Wants to Dance Like Uma Thurman, Bury Me Till I Confess. Peach.
Who is Fall Out Boy?
Fall Out Boy's right.
In which month for 1,000?
Guy Fawkes Day lights up. One out of 12 chance. The month we were looking for was November. Peach.
5-letter words for 1,000.
There's only one consonant in this synonym for strange or frightening. Peach.
What is eerie?
Erie's the one.
5-letter for 8.
Of the 3 instruments in a standard string quartet, it's the intermediate in size. Peach.
What is the viola?
That's the one.
5-letter for 6.
Poisonous or Deadly, or a Britney Spears song. Peach.
What is toxic?
Toxic's right.
In which month for 800?
The Bastille Day military parade marches on. Cedric.
it's July.
July is the right one.
If I got that wrong, yeah, I've been shot. Yeah, 5-letter words, 400.
All right. A native of Gutenberg or Uppsala. They would be known as Swedes. They were Swedes. Cedric?
Okay, let's go pop songs for 2015. Sorry, pop songs 2015 for 200. Blah!
Finishing off that one. What do you mean this Canadian singer's What Do You Mean topped the Billboard pop chart? Peach.
Who is Justin Bieber?
That's the one.
X's and O's for 1,000.
To make a bad situation worse. That would be to exacerbate. Exacerbate. Peach?
In which month for 6?
The Indianapolis 500 roars to life. Scott?
What is June?
No. Peach or Cedric? Cedric?
What is September?
Nope. Peach, you want to take a guess?
Oh, shoot.
Don't know it for sure, so I'm not going to risk it.
You were close, Scott. We were looking for May. It was May on that one.
Yes.
All right. Peach is still your board.
Election terms for 1,000.
It's a signature on the back of a check or support from others for the candidate. Peach.
What is an endorsement?
That's the one.
Election terms for 8.
Answer there. The Daily Double. All right. Found it for the round, and Peach, you are in the lead by 4,000.
$1,000 bucks.
All right. 1,000 on this clue. By definition, these are taken right after someone votes and are used to forecast the outcome.
What are polls?
More specific.
What are exit polls?
That's what we're looking for. Good job. That's going to bring you up to $5,400, and that is going to bring us to our first commercial break. We'll pause for the cause, and we'll be right back with more right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Jeopardy here. Let's take a minute to meet our players for the day. First off, Cedric Weatherspoon Jr., a lieutenant in the Army National Guard from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've heard that you are an inspiring comedian. Is that right?
Yes, probably somebody from Ohio told you that, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did you ever think about getting into stand-up?
Just gotta get a good amount of jokes, hopefully late 2024, start up there.
Okay, fair enough. Any other fun facts we should know about you?
Let's see, probably might see me somewhere down the road, Mexico, a few other places, and maybe potentially a captain in a few years.
Oh, hope that works out for you. Good luck to you. Equals Peach comes to us from Minneapolis, Minnesota, a casino finance associate. Working in the casinos. Now, I'm a casino worker myself when I'm not busy doing this. Do you see like difficult patrons to work with more often than not?
I actually don't see very many patrons where I work. I'm kind of secluded in my own area in like the center of the casino.
Okay, so you work in the offices areas. I see.
Yeah, something like that.
Gotcha. I understand that. Okay. And I also heard supposedly that you are a squid hybrid-like human from 10,000 years in the future. How much truth is there in that statement?
I like to think I'm from 10,000 years. I have nothing to verify that, to confirm that for sure. But yeah, given that I'm from so far into the future, I have no idea what's going to happen here.
I see.
This game was probably like completely forgotten about by then.
Maybe we'll see. Well, and hopefully it works out for you. You're in the lead right now. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And Scott Michels, our returning champion, been from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. You managed to be our first champion on Jeopardy this season. How did that make you feel after the win last week?
That made me feel pretty good. I was nervous going into final because I wasn't confident, and I knew if Mark had bet everything, he would have had the game. But I mean, we both got it right, and I had just enough to win, so that felt pretty good.
Oh, that's definitely. Well, you're a little bit behind today, but again, still a lot of game left to play. Hopefully, you can bring it back up. Maybe go become a 2-day champion here. We'll see. But anyway, best of luck to you. Best of luck to all three of you. And looks to my notes, it looks like Peach, you got the last correct answer. So let's continue on with you.
All right, X's and O's for 800.
Sure. We'll lay down his law. E equals I times R. Peach.
Who is Isaac Newton?
That's incorrect. Scott or Cedric? Scott?
Who is Ohm?
Ohm. Yeah, that's Ohm's law there. You're right.
Yeah.
Good job.
Of course.
It took me too long to figure out. X's and O's for 600.
Let's make one of these out of you. A pattern to be imitated. Peach.
What's an example?
That's the one.
Here we go. Sheer will for 1,000.
This newspaper magnate came within 3,500 votes of winning the 1905 election for mayor of New York City.
Ooh.
Scott.
Who is some snobby rich bitch?
you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but you're sort of wrong. But I got to give you credit for that at least halfway there. Anybody else? Well, the snobby rich one in question was William Randolph Hearst. Was that one? But again, you weren't wrong. All right. And since you got half credit, you can go ahead and pick.
X's and O's for 4.
Picture clue on this one. Oh, yes. He won 8 medals at 3 Winter Olympics. And that picture was of Apollo Anton.
I mean, I tried buzzing in, but oh man. Did somebody buzz in with like negative time? I wonder if that's what happened.
No, I said no. It showed nobody buzzed in on my end there, so can't count it. So, Scott, still your board.
Sheer will for 8.
In 1951, this naked lunch author accidentally shot and killed his second wife in a drunken prank. Peach.
Who is Kitty Bergman?
It could have been. It very well could have been, but I don't think she's quite that old. But we'll see. Anybody else?
She could be. You never know.
Scott.
Who's John Bergman?
I don't think John's that old either. John, can
Thank you. Jesus, gentlemen, please.
Hey, he's had 86 wives. I'm sure there is at least one or two pranks thrown in there.
Yeah, you might be right on that one. All right. Worth half credit there, but again, still not the right answer. Cedric, if you know it, you can take it. Cedric.
Who's Edgar Allan Poe on a drunken bender trying to recreate the Raven?
Quote the Raven.
To quote the Raven, I'm drunk. All right. Not what we're looking for there. But I will give you half credit there. Correct response there was William Burroughs. But everybody's able to score a little bit on that one. And Cedric, since you gave me the last right answer, it's your board now.
Let's try X's and O's for 200.
All right, finishing off that one. If you're going to these, then you're heading into the farthest point from the center. It's the name of a famous 80s song, When I Go to Extremes. Extremes, what we're looking for there. All right,
Okay.
Cedric?
Fair enough. Let's go 5-letter words, finish off for 200.
All right. It's a fertile area in the middle of a desert. Peach.
What is an oasis?
Yep.
Sheer will for 6.
I would have also accepted you starting to sing Wonderwall as well, just for the record. Anyway,
Yes.
Peach for 2.
Or don't look back in anger. How about sheer will for 600?
Right. This 3-named man won the Democratic nomination for president when he was only 36. Scott.
Damn it!
Who is John F. Kennedy?
No, I'm sorry. Peach.
Who's William Jennings Bryan?
William Jennings Bryan was the one.
Who electric terms? Yeah,
Electric terms.
electric turns for 6.
We're drunk.
A wife who jogs with her husband, or that person who is going to be the vice president under you on the ticket. Peach.
Oh my! Who is a running mate?
That would be the one.
Sheer will for 4.
You may know him as Ricky Bobby, but to Family Guy, he's the voice of Fat Greek Guy. Peach.
Who is resident Clippers fan Will Ferrell?
That would be the one. Very well.
Dang it.
Election terms for 4.
It can be part of a political platform or part of a pile of lumber. It would also be the name of Johnny's best friend in Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Plank.
Oh, plank.
Plank. All right, Peach.
In which month for 400?
The 1944 invasion of Normandy. Peach.
What is June?
That would be
Yeah.
June.
That was John.
Sheer will for 2.
In 1982, she gave birth to the loyal lad known as Willis. Scott.
God, who
That's
is
time.
Queen Elizabeth?
Nope, sorry, Peach.
No, duh.
Who's Princess Diana?
Yeah, Princess Diana is
Yeah.
the one we're looking
Yeah.
for. You got it.
Yeah.
God rest her
She
soul.
did you dirty, buddy.
Yeah, electric turns for 2.
In Arizona, every elected official is subject to this type of removal by the qualified electors. Scott.
What is a colonoscopy?
That would be a little rough to take, but not quite what we're looking for. But worthy of half.
Wow.
Anyone else? Cedric.
What is the removal of their underwear?
Possibly. That could take place too, but again, I think that's just John Bergman looking for a fresh pair. That's just me.
Yeah.
All right. Peach, do you know it?
What is a redneck spanking?
No, but good enough there. The answer here we were looking for is what is a recall? Recall there. But Peach gets 100, and now I reveal the last clue here. Kwanzaa begins. Scott.
Was December.
December's right. And at the
Yeah,
end
yes.
of the Jeopardy round, Peach is out to a commanding lead with $8,100. Scott's in second with $1,600. Cedric with $700. You're going to be selecting first in Double Jeopardy, and we will get to that right after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to Jeopardy. Time for the Double Jeopardy round. Cedric's way behind, but he still has a chance to catch up here. We'll see if we can do it with these subjects right here. Lakes and rivers, science and nature, the civil rights movement, comedians' catchphrases, deal with some book title math, and finally, I'm going to be putting you through some hoops. All right, Cedric, how you feel?
The comedian's catchphrases for 2000.
I had a feeling you were going to start there. Answer there. She ready? Cedric.
Who's Kevin Hart?
No.
Damn.
Peach.
Who is Shedrick Weatherspoon Jr. after he played this Jeopardy game?
I could see that to a
hate
degree.
I hope you get served with calamari, you
That's worth half. Scott, you want to guess at it? Go ahead.
Who is not Shedrick Weatherspoon Jr. because he ain't get no bitches.
Oh, damn.
When did
Ouch.
this turn into a roast session to me?
Apparently because of the category, sir, but that's good for half. The correct response there to this one is Tiffany Haddish. That's Tiffany Haddish's catchphrase there.
Yeah.
All right, Scott, you gave me the last right answer. You're up.
Book title math for 12.
Right? The original Space Odyssey plus the original Shades of Grey. Scott.
What is 2051?
That's correct. Yeah, I just need the solution on those, by the way.
Oh, you need the numbers of the...
No, yeah, just whatever the final total is like you gave me. 2051 is fine.
Okay.
So, you're right.
Okay.
You're pill.
Well, then I'll continue book title math for 16.
Khaled Hosseini's Splendid Sons, divided by John Reed's Days That Shook the World. Correct answer there is actually 100. Go ahead, Scott.
Wow. Book title math for 8.
1956 Dalmatians minus 2003's People You Meet in Heaven. That would be 101 minus 5 is 96. 96 there. All right, Scott.
Well, this is going swimmingly. Let's continue it for 400.
All right. Joseph Heller Hell plus Jules Verne sea distance. Scott.
What is 2009?
That's incorrect.
Yeah.
Peach or Cedric? Cedric.
That's correct. What is 20,009?
Nope, that is incorrect. Peach? Peach.
What is way too far for me to comprehend? I'm not walking that far.
I feel you there. That's good for half. The correct answer there, what is 20,022? Of course, 20.
Oh, it was up by 13. Oh.
Yeah, 20,000 leagues under the sea, and Joseph Heller's 22nd hell. So that's where that comes from there.
Okay.
22nd, not.
All right, 200 for you, Peach, and you're bored.
Do I smell a potential sports category? Put me through some hoops, Brandon, for 2,000.
All right. He went from the Warriors to the Nets, and in 2021 became the top scorer in the U.S. Olympic men's basketball history. Peach.
Who's Kevin Durant?
That would be the one.
Hoops for 16.
From 1985 to 2003, Hall of Famers John Stockton and Karl Malone made music together on this team. Peach.
We're the Jazz.
That's the ones.
Hoops for 12.
In this type of defense, a player guards an area of the court, not a particular opposing player. Scott.
What is zone?
Yep, zone defense. Mm-hmm.
Thank God football translates. Screw it. Hoops for 8.
Before 2008 move, this NBA team was known as the Supersonics. Peach.
And Seattle fans are still bitter about this. Who are the Oklahoma City Thunder?
That would be the ones. Although the rumor is when the expansion happens in like the next couple of years, Seattle will be getting another NBA team. I have not been able to confirm that yet, but that's what reports have said.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's a matter of when, because I've been hearing those rumors for like eons.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to book title math for 2000.
All right,
finish that
off
one
that
off.
one. Harrier's Himalayan hiatus times Hawthorne's house parts. I believe both answers in this case is 7 by 7, which gives you the answer of 49. All right, Peach.
Civil rights movement for 2000.
Answer there. One of our 2 daily doubles for this round. All right. You've got a pretty sizable lead, sir. How much of it you want to risk?
3,000.
All right, for 3,000 here on this picture clue here under the civil rights movement. Seen here is the numerical group and their NAACP advisor who integrated Arkansas Central High School in 1957.
Who are the Little Rock 8?
No, I am sorry. That is incorrect. I will again toss it up for Scott and Cedric again. This is for 3,000 if you know it. Again, seen here is the numerical group plus their NAACP advisor who integrated Arkansas Central High School in 1957.
Chances ain't about to go deep in a
That
hole.
was close. We were looking. You were one off, Peach. It was the Little Rock 9. The Little Rock 9 is what we're looking for there. So it cost you a little bit, but you're still in the lead, sir. So go ahead.
All right. Let's go Science and Nature 2000.
The echidna and duck-billed platypus belong to this order of mammals, whose name is from Latin and means one opening. Peach.
What are monotremes?
Monotremes is right.
Civil rights movement for 16.
One of the original Big Four civil rights groups, CORE, founded in 1942, stands for the Congress of this. The RE in this one case is racial equality. Peach, you're still your board.
Science and nature for 16.
Among other things, these chemical substances secreted by certain animals are used to mark territory and to attract mates. Cedric.
What are pheromones?
Pheromones is correct, and you're almost out of the hole.
Let's see if I can redeem myself. Comedies. I said comedies. Hello, comedians catchphrases for 400. Yeah, I'm tired.
That's all right. I'm struggling too. Here it is for 4. Can we talk? Cedric.
Who is Joan Rivers?
And you are now out of the hole.
CC for 800.
You might be a redneck if. Cedric.
Who is Jeff Foxworthy? Let's freaking go!
Foxworthy's right.
Huzzah, Cedric's getting somewhere.
CC 1200. Unlike Scott.
Ouch. Okay. For 12. Well, excuse me. Peach.
Who is that one guy from The Legend of Zelda that everybody thinks is actual Zelda?
Huh?
Link. Excuse me, princess?
I don't get that one. I'm sorry. That's going to have to be a no. Scott or Cedric? Cedric.
Who's Nell Snuzrud?
Fuck you, Cedric!
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Well, good enough for half, but not quite what we're looking for. Scott, you want to take a shot at it? Scott.
Who is Vicky Guerrero?
Yes. 100% there. The correct response on that one is actually legendary comedian and actor Mr. Steve Martin. That's his catchphrase.
Steve Martin. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Scott, back to you.
Science and nature for 12.
The saltwater one of these reptiles grows up to about 20 feet long. The dwarf one of Africa up about 6 feet. Scott.
Was a crocodile.
Crocky, it's a big croc. You're right.
Fucking hell, it's a big wanker. Science and nature.
Slow down, bootleg Steve Irwin. Slow down.
Tell me how you really feel.
That's what my grandma said.
I'm pretty sure he just did. But anyway, for 800. The Little Dipper is a part of this constellation. Peach.
What is Ursa Minor?
That's the one.
Okay. Civil rights movement for 1200.
As chief counsel for the NAACP, this future justice argued Brown versus Board of Education before the Supreme Court. Cedric.
Who is Thurgood Marshall?
Thurgood Marshall's
Yeah.
all right.
Ooh, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, because I saw that movie. Hallelujah. Let's finish our comedians' catchphrases for 16.
Get her done.
Oh my
Scott.
Who is Larry the Cable Guy?
That's right. Get her done.
Oh,
Get her done.
Mhm.
Lakes and rivers for 12.
Answer there. Yeah, the Daily Double.
do you dare?
All right. You're behind by 4,300. You could catch him and take the lead if you want to.
I'll just do 1,000.
All right. For 1,000 here. Under Lakes and River, here's the clue. Clouds of dust from the exposed bed of Lake Texcoco add to the air pollution of this world capital.
What is Mexico City?
That is the right one. Good job.
See, I think he passed the brick.
Right. Could have went a little more on that, but you played it safe. You're up to 9,000 now. Your selection.
Lakes and rivers for 8.
The Loop and Elkhorn rivers are the main tributaries of this 310-mile river that flows across Nebraska. I believe it's pronounced Platte or Platte, depending on who you ask.
Flat.
Yeah, but Platte. Thank you for
It's a
that.
flat.
Oh, thank
What
you.
is the river that
I figured my fellow Nebraskan or Kansas man would chime in on that one. But yeah, Platte it is. Scott, go ahead.
Thank you, Seffi.
Civil rights for 8.
JFK praised this 1963 demonstration that drew about 250,000 participants and culminated at the Lincoln Memorial.
Oh my God.
That would be where Martin Luther King Jr. did his famous I Had a Dream speech. It was known as the March on Washington.
Ah,
All right, Scott.
lakes and rivers for 2.
This colorful river of Asia is the 6th longest in the world. Peach.
What's the Yellow River?
That would be the one.
Finish off the hoops for 4. I'm gonna miss you, hoops.
In the 1980s, AD was Adrian Dantley. Nowadays, it's this Lakers superstar. Scott.
I beat Peach to the sports category. Who is Anthony Davis?
Yes, just for the record at home, .082 to .098 was the difference.
Yeah, no,
But
I
Scott
have a
is
chance.
but Scott is correct.
Gotcha,
I hope
bitch.
that 400 you earned from that one was worth it.
It was.
Anthony Davis on the line.
Lakes and rivers for 16.
Okay. About 9 times as salty as the ocean, this sea, actually a lake, lies at the mouth of the Jordan River. Scott.
Was the Dead Sea.
That would be the very salty one. I would have also
No,
accepted
that's
the
not.
Nels Lakes as well, but you know.
You said that too, but God, well, it's dinner time.
I was about to say, I'm getting flashbacks from a couple years ago. Marathon.
Possibly.
Ooh.
Lakes and rivers for 4.
This country's largest salt lake is now called Kata Thanda Lake Erie, reviving its aboriginal name. Scott.
What is India?
No, sorry. Peach Shederick. Peach.
What is Ireland?
Nope, it's not Ireland. Cedric, you got a guess?
I got nothing.
Aboriginal should have been your clue there. We were looking for Australia. Australia was the
Oh,
fourth.
yeah.
All right.
That was nah.
Scott, still your board. 2 clues left.
Science and nature.
All right.
For 4.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, according to Newton's third law of this. Peach.
What is motion?
That's the one. And now for the final clue under the civil rights movement. In 2013, a statue of this civil rights icon, appearing as she did on the bus that day in 1955, was unveiled at the U.S. Capitol. Scott.
Who is Rosa Parks?
Rosa Parks is correct. And at the
Wasn't quick enough.
At the end of the double Jeopardy round, everybody will be playing in Final Jeopardy. Cedric's in third with 2,900. Scott in second with 11,000. Peach in the lead with 14,300. But that could easily change as we look at our final Jeopardy category of the day, which is organizations. Take a moment to make your wagers, and we will be back with the clue in a moment. Welcome back to Jeopardy. Our final Jeopardy category tonight is organizations. I'm going to show them the clue, and then you got 30 seconds to give me the correct response to this. In the U.S. and its territories, this nonprofit, whose roots trace to 1980, fulfills a word in its name every 34 minutes. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. And that's going to be time. Let's see how our players have done with this one. We start with Cedric first. You were in third place. You had 2,900. Let's see what you wrote down. What is the Make-A-Wish Foundation? And that is the correct answer. Well done. Your wager, 2,000. Very nice. Jump up to 4,900. Our champion Scott in second place, $11,000. Let's see what he wrote down. What is Make-A-Wish Foundation GGL? That is also correct. What did he wager? 3301 brings him up to $14,301 with a $1 lead. We now turn over to Peach. Had 14,300 coming in. Did he say the Make-A-Wish Foundation? What is Habitat for Snezra? You turd. GG, Scott, Go Rams, and Ish.
What?
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. That is going to be incorrect. What was your wager? 231. And with a score of 14,301, Scott Michels, you are a two-day champion now with $24,301. Well done.
Well done, sir. Good job.
Wow.
Good job, Scott.
I'll meet you in the parking lot, Peach.
Well,
Why don't we go there now?
well played for everyone here, but that is our game for this one. Thank you guys so much at home for watching. If you liked it, remember to share with the friends and family who might like Jeopardy as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games here at MVG Productions. But in the meantime, between time, as Scott now goes screams in a pillow because he's excited that he won his second game, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you all next time. So long, guys.